Coming up next, we have a singles match for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, he is Azuka Rocky Romero!
Es la era de azúcar. Find me aroma, drinking on kombucha. With the hipsters and the boozers. The champ is here and the rest are all losers. La nueva cara.
And his opponent. He is the reigning NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is the last bastion of professional wrestling. This is Colby Corino!
We are here in the heart of Harlem. Stephen James and Brandon Liu for NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship matchup between Colby Corino and Rocky Romero. This is personal for both men. We've seen the promos on social media. We've seen the statements made. Rocky Romero going out of his way to try and get Colby Corino an opportunity in Japan. Obviously a young man growing up, making mistakes. Colby Corino looking to rectify those mistakes by proving that he's not the same kid he was. He's a man now. This is a former Catalyst Wrestling champion here, now the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, and that is what it's all about, the prize on the line tonight. What a privilege it is to call the action with you tonight.
It's always an honor to be able to call action like this. I like to refer to it as the NWA Junior Heavyweight World Championship because that's exactly what it is in my eyes. Champions like Vern Gagne have carried it, so it has a long legacy, but also champions like Hiro Matsuda have carried that championship as well. Rocky Romero being a star in Japan adds to that legacy of not it being just a worthy prize of the name, the NWA, but also a world title, an international title, and we get to call it here in Catalyst Wrestling.
We get to bring you into our world tonight here in Harlem. The fans excited for this matchup, as we are. And boy, when you talk about dream matches, when you talk about ones that have been on my list to see, thank you to Catalyst Wrestling Management and Allison Danger for bringing in the best talent. As we see in the early goings, Colby Corino trying to set the pace, grabbing that wrist. Now, who does the beginning of this matchup, who needs to seize the advantage first here?
I feel like it's important for Romero to seize this because this is not his home base. Both men, of course, veterans. Both of them have name. Both of them can kind of fight off the crowd and don't need to be influenced by the crowd to get the upper hand. But I think showing that he can get the upper hand in the early setting very much helps Romero.
Both men looking to make this a chess match early. To your point, we've seen Colby Corino use that crowd to his advantage, both on the positive side when they're cheering him, getting Catalyst faithful, getting him back into it, and as well, their vitriol after him, feeding him when he was perhaps on the side of less than grace.
I think that's very well worded. And yeah, I think both of these men are all-star athletes who are able to influence their own future, so to speak. However, now these two find themselves standing in front of each other, and only one man can come out victorious.
Springboard with the clothesline. Colby Corino maintaining that pace. That fireman, almost an Olympic-like slam, inside out with the senton. Cover hooks the leg, 1, 2.
I like the pace that both men are working with right now. such high impact moves like the one we just saw. I would hate to use the phrase feeling each other out, but we do see that they are not rushing into battle.
Well, both of these men have a next level, which we haven't seen them hit just yet. But I'm sure we will. Springboard over the top and to the outside.
Colby may have squandered opportunities in his younger days, but he is not that same kid anymore. He is a grown man with a legacy that he's been carving for himself, one that I say is worthy of respect.
And as a professional wrestling fan as well, we've gotten to see him grow up with us. We've been on with him on this path, and to see him as a former Catalyst champion and now the NWA Junior Heavyweight World Champion, it is such an honor to see the growth. Oh, right now a growth of a lump of a welt growing on the chest of Corino, and now double stomp by Romero. And for the first time, it seems like the pendulum has now shifted in the corner of the challenger.
Both men respected among their peers, but looking to take another step here in this profession. Rocky Romero, a huge name in Japan, member of Roppongi Vice. Just wonderful athlete. But I've been seeing him here in the United States far more often, whether it be on all of the other networks on television, seeing him there, seeing him here now. And we know that there's still something more that Rocky Romero wants.
Oh, look at that, the torque on that elbow, throwing the leg over the neck. Knee into the rib cage. And Corino's in trouble, but wisely able to secure his release. But you see him shaking out the effects.
Absolutely. There's a huge opportunity of that elbow being hyperextended. And surprisingly, as personal as this fight has been, it's been a mainly strategic, technical performance by both athletes.
Now going back.
Oh! Hyperextending that arm once again. And that's not just the elbow that I mentioned earlier. That's the shoulder, the wrist. We're going to take out one of the most important weapons in Colby's arsenal.
And Colby looks hurt. Favoring that shoulder. And now Romero in trouble.
So good. So good. Really isolating that arm.
Trying to pop that shoulder back in. I think he's got a separated shoulder.
There's a good chance of that. And there's not a lot of opportunity to get your bearings back.
And Romero going right back to it like a shark smelling blood in the water. This is about the championship. No rest for the wicked.
Stiff shots to the shoulder.
But if we've seen anything from Colby Corino is the more you try to hurt him, you may be able to hurt him, but you're not going to kill him. It's going to take more than that.
I am amazed. It's not often that I see a single arm DDT. Normally when you see a DDT, you normally see, grasping in that front face lock, sweeping down, bringing the head down to the mat. Again, targeting that arm. Almost an arm breaker when you're using that single arm DDT like that. Very few who I've seen actually use that hold.
And now, Corino behind the 8-ball here early.
And Julius Smokes has made his presence felt.
Now, we know Romero and Julius have a history together. They've known each other for many years, 25-year vet on the side of Rocky Romero. I mean, who doesn't
There's not a
cross
person in
paths?
this business who doesn't know Julius Smokes.
And now, the big boot caught Romero. And you see Corino favoring the shoulder, but right back to it.
I was gonna say Hurricane Rana, but that was more like a body scissor.
And now he's got the armbar, but
Exactly.
you see Corino holding the grasp together. Romero trying to break it. If he can break the grasp of Corino, it'll all be all over. But Corino wisely setting the shoulders down
Shoulders
of
on the mat.
Romero.
I'm sorry. Shoulders were just on the mat there for a second.
Look at the strength, stepping through. Does he have it? Oh, drops him.
One could say he clashed with the mat.
And look at Corino.
What a fight we have in front of us, Dave.
Like I said, this is about proving to Romero that he's not the same kid, that he's a man. He's not the guy who wasted the opportunity.
No.
He's not going to let, he's going to have to damn near kill him to take that title off of him.
And let it be known that even though Smokes is out here at ringside, the entire locker room has cleared out to watch this NWA Championship match.
This is a locker room sellout for sure. As we see Corino going to the top, picking a shot and driving his face into the mat. 1, 2 for the championship. 2 only.
Refusing to stay down. Rocky Romero wants to join the list of names like Tiger Mask and Les Thornton. Rocky Romero wants to be the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Big knee there creates the separation needed. Tilt-a-whirl went for the DDT, but Colby Corino was able to prevent that, but the wise veteran Savvy.
Oh, we have seen Colby Corino utilize that backbreaker before. Will this be it?
And the match will continue. The NWA Junior Heavyweight World Championship still on the line here. Catalyst Wrestling, Stephen James and Brandon Liu, deep in the heart of Harlem.
We have ourselves a classic in front of us. Off the top, springboard tornado DDT.
And Corino might be out here.
Could
Cover.
be.
1, 2. Just barely.
And you can see the pain. You can see wincing. Colby Corino trying to find a way. He's grasping that shoulder that's been worked on.
While Rocky Romero has been at war around the world, so has Colby Corino, and nowhere has he had more wars in recent memory than here in Catalyst.
Oh, looked like a little bit of sliced bread.
He got caught. He got caught.
Dangerous predicament.
Looking for a pile driver, perhaps, but couldn't get it.
Leapfrog over Romero. Romero back off the ropes. Hurricanrana to the outside, trying to get his sights back into position. Colby doesn't know where he is.
Take it to the air, through the middle rope, and into the guardrail. And Smokes there.
Taunting. This might be
Well, there's no love lost between Smokes and Corino over the years here in Catalyst Wrestling.
Romero gave a look to Smokes. He looks a little confused. I don't think he counted on
I don't think any of us did. And again, the face, the grimace of Corino, his title reign in jeopardy as Romero climbs to the summit. Will this be the peak tonight for Romero, winning the championship? Double stomp! He has to make the cover here for the title. 1, 2, new champion, no!
so close to making history right before our eyes. Rocky Romero has to be wondering what more he has to do to keep Colby down. Because let's face it, let's be honest with each other. He's been in control the entire fight. There's been some glimmers of hope for Colby Corino, but for the most part, it's been Romero.
Every
but Colby
time there
is
has
still
been
here.
hope, every time there's been hope, he's taken it away from him, showing him a little bit of hope and taking it away. But we've seen Corino time after time, as it gets into those deep waters, as it gets into those championship rounds, he elevates himself.
Steve, I think it's time that we say goodbye to technicians right now.
Oh, it's about to be a fight.
This is a fist fight now.
There it is. We love to see it. That's what it's all about. Two gladiators, toe-to-toe, neither yielding. Strong chop.
Chest stinking and teeth knocked loose. Both of these men are leaving their mark on each other. What a shot! The never say die attitude of either man. We have a second clothesline. Romero thinking a third. No hat trick.
He caught him. Pile driver. From out of nowhere, almost desperation.
This seemed like an intelligent call by the referee not to count that as a pinfall. Colby's body was over.
Well, Corino didn't have the strength in that shoulder to hold on to it because of the damage done, so he had to relinquish it. He couldn't hold the body weight. How he's even still in this match, I don't know.
Once again, trying to get that shoulder where it needs to be.
Oh, but caught again.
Big
Into
mistake.
the armbar.
This could be it.
Oh, and now Separate's got it locked in. This could be it for the NWA Junior Heavyweight World Championship. Will Romero win?
Can Colby, frantically kicking, find his way to the ropes?
Oh, he does.
Oh, doesn't need it.
Figure four. It's locked in.
And Romero nowhere near the ropes. Center of the ring.
This is NWA all day.
Perhaps one of the most revered moves in professional wrestling.
And now reaching to the ropes. Corino having to break the hold, but he took as long as he could within the rules to hold on to that hold.
And maybe now Colby can isolate a body part. Inside cradle.
Backslide, does he get it? He does. And going right back to it.
He's Joel cradle. Reversed.
Colby thought he was going to go for the armbar again on that.
I mean,
used it to his
it makes
opportunity
sense.
was Romero.
It makes sense. Every opportunity Romero has had to get the arm, he's taking it.
This is that elevation we were talking about. Both of these athletes hitting another gear, another level. Oh, went for the enziguri.
That time it connects. The educated feet of Romero. Using his own momentum to do that sliced bread.
2.9. You can't get any closer without coming away with the championship.
Romero looks confident, though. He looks like he has Colby exactly where he wants him. This victory might be secured. The NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship may find its way going to Japan. Everyone in Roppongi is going to be partying tonight. Or whenever he gets back there. Both men find themselves in a high-rent district. Where there's risk, there comes reward, but both men are risking it, and only one man can walk out victorious. Colby Corino!
I can't believe that.
That was insane. From the fireman carry position, from the second rope.
Holding on to the arm for the lariat. Got him once. Big DDT cover. 1, 2.
And there we go!
And still NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, the last bastion of professional wrestling, Colby Corino!
And it's not the situation which makes the man, but the man who makes the situation. Colby Corino found him in a situation where he needed to earn back his respect, earn back Rocky Romero's respect, and right now tonight, has he done it?
Colby Corino! You son of a gun. Years ago, you made a mistake, like we all do when you're young. But you Sit, boo boo, sit. But you are a story of redemption, of greatness, and the way that a true warrior, a true champion comes back. Tonight, you were the better man. Tonight, you were the better champion. And in the future, my friend, you will get your big opportunity. And in that day, we'll shake hands and we'll hug. Hell, we'll cry. I'll have a beer, you'll have a water, and it'll be fucking fun. Tonight, congratulations, Colby.
And there it
You
is.
deserve it, man. Your NWA World Junior Champion, Colby Corino.
There it is, the sign of respect earned by battle, earned by competition, earned by a champion.
Rocky Romero and Julius Smokes, everyone. And you're still NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Colby Corino.